Hey guys, MessyNessy here. Today I want to try something a little different. I have poured on glass before, generally being wine glasses. I've poured on plates before, but I thought, what if we add a vinyl decal to the back of the plate, pour on it, let it dry, and then when you flip it over, you'll see the decal, because these guys are the same color on both sides, and I can always varnish or use like food safe epoxy on this side, so that way if you wanted to eat off of it, you could. It'd be perfectly safe and fine. Or if you wanted to display it, you could. Again, it'd be perfectly safe and fine. So let's get started. We have a clean cup, not one of my dirty cups I use sometimes. And I've got blues, purple, and pink with a gray dolphin, and I think it'll look pretty cool. I want to do a dirty pour on it. I tried labeling my bottles so I know what paint I use to make what colors. So we've got white Artist Loft Flow acrylics. ALF is Artist Loft Flow. This one is turquoise, just Artist Loft. So that is one of the tubes mixed with Floetrol. Then I just add a bit of water if I need to. We have some ultramarine blue Liquitex. Let's put a little bit of purples in there. Pinks, we've got deep magenta. This one is Artist Loft tube. Purple red. Master's Touch. And then here's some violet, Artist Loft. Let's sandwich in a little bit more blue. Ocean Breeze. This is one of my favorite light blues. It's by Master's Touch. Am I saying that right? You guys know which one I'm talking about. Some neon blue. Artist Loft. Ultramarine. Liquitex. Basics. Turquoise. Artist Loft. White. Artist Loft Flow acrylics. Alright, that should be more than enough to do this plate. I have a canvas underneath just in case it's way more than enough. And then we have freezer paper down here. I do other crafts with acrylic skins, so if I get a cool acrylic skin, I save it. And then I do fun things with those. Let's go bring the cup higher up. And just swirl. Trying to travel it to the center a little bit more. This is just a saucer plate from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to start tilting a smidge. Oh, maybe I didn't get enough paint. Let's see. I think I finally did a tree ring the right way. Alright. Gently flow back and forth. Circular motion. When you do these kinds of crafts where you're pouring on something with a base that goes down, whether it be a plate, a bowl, a cup, you want to ensure that you do not have a pile of paint on the back. Ooh. Oh, that's looking so pretty. Bring it off to this side a little bit. Alright, I really love this side over here. I'm not such a fan of this side over here, so I'm actually going to tilt this way and see if we can stretch it out a bit and cover up that big white blobs with some stripes of fun colors. There is going to be paint underneath this plate when I'm done. When you're working with something as flat as this, it's kind of hard to avoid not getting paint on the bottom. After it's completely dry, I simply just take some sandpaper and gently buff it off. And that's the same, I'll probably epoxy this, to be honest. I really love how epoxy looks on things. It's so shiny. In that case, I just would have a cup underneath, put the epoxy on, and that you're going to get drips happening at the bottom. It's just going to happen. I have a kind of like an off-brand Dremel tool, if you will, and I just buzz off the side, smooth it out, and then put the absolute thinnest layer of epoxy on it. I'm going to call this guy good. I don't think we're going to get many more drips off of it. I'm going to move it to the side and we'll do a dirty pour with this canvas underneath. Be right back. Welcome back. I have safely moved the plate to a different site for drying. I think this color combination is gorgeous, and I'm going to do my best to recreate it for our dirty pour. Let's see. I know that there was white. We got turquoise. Ultramarine, I do remember that. And then deep magenta. Some purple red. I have a ton of these bottles. I get them 2 in a pack at the Dollar Tree. I know you can just keep the basics on hand and mix up your own colors as you go, but you could also have a bunch of pre-mixed colors. That way when you want to get to making something, you get there a little faster. Let's finish it off with a little white. Alright, we should have a ton of beautiful colors in the cup. Let's dirty pour them out, and then we should get some pretty cool skins from this, if I'm not mistaken. Like always, I'm going to practice trying to get that tree ring. I think if I bring the cup up and just wiggle it in little circles. Oh, I think I'm getting it. You just got to keep practicing, and one day I'll have it figured out. Alright. I wish I had started pouring more toward the middle. Okay. Alright. Alrighty, let's see what we get here. Just gently start going to the side. I can be pretty impatient, so I'm desperately trying to not mess this up, because right now it looks really cool. But with just a couple bad turns of the wrist, it could look really not cool. Alright, we're connecting with the drips from the plate pour. Let's see. We're getting kind of an oval effect now. Okay, fingers crossed that this corner works out for me. And quickly turn it this way. Alright, the paint's coming. Okay, we've got a little dent right there with the colors. Alright. I think we're gonna lose the circle part, but hopefully we'll still be able to hold on to some of the lines. I'm going to try to move the paint back toward the center. And then we'll move toward this outer rim. Oh gosh, this is so like nervous. I've been trying to do the tree ring for a while now and have not really had much success. And so far, this is the best version I've come up with. And so I desperately do not want to mess it up. Okay, so I'm literally just trying to let gravity take this. I'm not trying to jiggle the canvas. I'm not trying to wiggle it. I'm not trying to make it move any faster than it wants to. I'm just letting gravity do its thing. Alright, I think we've gone over the edge there. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. Okay, what can we do? Oh, hit my thumb in the wrong place. Alright. Let's, fingers crossed this doesn't look horrible. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I did it! You guys are witnessing history right now. How proud are you to see such an extraordinary event happen in a young lady's life? Okay. Let's see. I'm checking the edges now. Okay. I piled a little paint on the corner so that we could try to make it look like it dripped off on its own. I don't think my plan worked, but I've learned by now, stop touching it. It'll be fine. Okay. Still checking the edges. Okay. Oh wow, this looks so pretty. So pretty. Alright, I do see some cells forming, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, wait a little while, go clean up some, and we'll come back and see how it looks in a bit. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. We're back. I'm going to pause the video and then bring you in for a close-up. I cannot believe... Oh, it just started raining. Oh. Sorry guys, it started raining pretty hardcore. And when that happens, I pause everything and move as much of my arts and crafts away from the side of the porch as possible. So I do not remember what orientation this guy was, but I'm just gonna run over it so that you can see what we got today. It got a few raindrops on it, but I don't think it's going to affect it, hopefully. This is actually my very first ring tree pour that looks like a tree ring. I'm so excited. This looks awesome. Oh, I'm going to swing over, and here's what we got for the plate so far. It's looking really cool. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.